Okay, so we're going to go through lesson 8 in this video. We're learning about clean code and debugging. So clean code is about having our code being organized and easy for other people to read. Coding is a very collaborative environment, so we always want to write our code in a way that is easy for other people to read. Debugging means you're getting rid of problems in your code. A bug in your code is when your code doesn't work. There's a specific problem with it. So debugging is getting rid of that problem. All right, computer code is written by humans, and all humans make mistakes. Part of being a good computer scientist is finding your mistakes and fixing them. In computer science, we call mistakes bugs. The process of finding and fixing those bugs is called debugging. Over the next couple of levels, you are going to work on your debugging skills. So this is what this should look like when you're done with section 2. The problem is where I believe here. And the heading should be H1 all the way across. Make sure it's not H3. It needs to be that H1 so it's nice and big. More debugging practice. So this one's a little more challenging to debug. You can notice it's supposed to look like this here, but instead we want it to look like this over here. So I'm going to go to my code, and that's over here, and I'm going to make some changes. Let's erase that because I don't actually need that. What a waste of time. All right. Cool. Never using that again. Okay. So let's... Cat supply is good. Cat toys needs to be its own line. It should be a little bold. So I'm going to wrap that in an H3. Keep your cat entertained. Everything should be wrapped in some kind of tag. So that's wrapped in a P tag. And then I need to have a numbered list. So it has to be OL. Right? OL makes a numbered list. Lasers should be on its own line. So I'm going to change that to LI here. And close lasers. And now this is clean code, right? We're talking about clean code here. If your code looks like this, notice these are all on the same line here. We don't want that because specifically with list items, they belong as a part of the OL tag. They are inside of the OL tag. We say they are a child of the OL tag. So you want to make sure there's an indentation on your LI tags whenever they're inside an OL or a UL. Notice how all of these tags are indented a little bit. They're a little more pushed to the side than the body tag here. It's all part of what we call clean code. So that one's done. Moving on to number 4. Images makes finding bugs a little more tricky. So I believe this is the one where the page needs to be cleaned first. No, it's not. Okay. So yeah, so we have pictures that aren't showing up over here on the right. I want it to look like the pictures over here on the left. And this bullet point needs to be showing up here. So it's not great practice, but I want to add a LI here. And it looks like our structure is doing an LI tag around this whole entire thing. So I'm going to start my LI tag there and close it here. Make sure it's indented properly. This should be indented. This should be indented. Good. Okay, so the image is not showing up. That's what I have to do. I want the Willows pitcher plant, which is this right here. So inside of my source code, I need to specify that I want the Willows pitcher plant JPEG. And when I do that, refresh and save, it should show up. There we go. Venus flytrap, that one's also broken. Let's figure out what's wrong with this one. So what's wrong with this one? Image SCR should be spelled SRC. And that will fix that one. And this last problem is a little more subtle. Notice how their title is here, Clathus Rober, and there's no title here. And this is there's a weird white space right in this area here, right? We don't like that. We don't want that. So let's figure out what's going on. So the Clathus Ruber, it's missing its starting H3 tag. That's a good place to begin. Ruber.jpg. That's all correct. So the image is showing up, but it's indented real strange. Wonder what's causing that. I actually don't know. Well, maybe if I hit refresh and save, that'll fix it. Because I changed the H3. There we go. Yeah, so I changed the H3, refresh and save, and that fixes it. Okay, cool. And then the last thing we need to do is fix the last picture at the bottom. Bearheadtoothfungus.jpg. It's missing the equal sign. It needs to be src equals. And that is how we set that attribute to that value. And that's it.